Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Maple for another beer review. Beer review number 24. And today I have for you, Muskoka Brewery's Ruff Draught. Come on, focus, don't focus, that's cool. It's a tropical blonde ale. It's also brewed in collaboration with Born Ruffians. This has placed it says first place Sessions Beer Festival, which is the Sessions Beer Festival of 2016. It has placed first. That's a lot of explanation for a really simple thought. Jeez, what am I doing? So, coming in at 5% ABV, or alcohol by volume, and 25 IBUs, which is much more on the lower end of bitterness. It seems quite interesting. Just look at that can. Look at how crazy that can looks. It's got a lot of little, not a little, a fucking ton of designs, which I can't really make out. To be honest, it looks like a mystical forest. Little Illuminati sign down at the bottom there, a little triangle with an eye. Uh-oh, Muskoka Brewery is part of the Illuminati, watch out. Kidding. So, let's crack her open and see what we got. Today, Lake of Bay Stop Tulip glass. I need to get more glasses. I know a lot of them are still in storage, which is fine. Let's pour it nice. Brewski. Oh, don't go over. Oh, perfect pour. Look at that. Decent amount of head on that, eh? Jeez, that's real clear. Just waiting for the head to settle a little bit. There we go. Good 2-finger head. Super clear. I can see right through this, no problem. That looks really nice, actually. That looks pretty neat. So, Muskoka Brewery Ruff Draught, and from the Born Ruffians as well, collaboration. Can says, winner of Session Toronto Beer Festival, Ruff Draught was brewed in collaboration with Born Ruffians. Inspired by Mitch, Luke, Adam, and Andy's desire for an easy drinking brew after playing to a packed house, this tropical blonde ale with hints of citrus, fruit, and a sweet malt backbone hits all the notes. Man, what am I doing? Let's dive right into this. Let's have a smell and have a sip. It smells pretty fruity, not gonna lie. It smells malty, which is nice. It smells barely hoppy, a little hot, not really hoppy at all, but you get a few hops on the nose. Sweet fruit. I'm trying to figure out what it is. It says tropical blonde ale, so probably pineapples, mangoes. Maybe a little bit of orange. Who knows? Let's have a sip. No, cheers. Yeah, I get pineapple. Get a bit of mango. I want to say a touch of orange, just because it is a blonde ale, but I might be wrong. That is really good, though. Holy moly. It's a little light, in my opinion. The finish is a bit, what I want to say, watery. Like, very clean, and then kind of the flavor just dips a little bit. It's not bad for the first little bit. Alright, let's keep drinking. Cheers, everyone. Ruff Draught. I like it. You know, it's good. It's got the it tastes like a blonde ale. Not as fruity as I thought it was gonna be. To be honest, I thought they were gonna pack a lot more flavor in there. As far as, I guess, when I think of tropical fruits, I think of like pineapples, mangoes. There's a citrusy orange a little bit in there. Maybe a bit of lemon. But you know, I'm thinking they're putting it out as a tropical blonde ale, and you know, blonde ales are usually like orange, coriander, stuff like that. I'm wanting a bit more tropical flavors in there. You know, it's a clean, crisp beer for sure, and it is still quite delicious. It's lacking a little bit. has a weird bittery finish, because it's malty, not crazy. You got a nice little bit of tropical fruits in there, typical blonde ale, and then it spikes up a bit in the bitterness of like a little bit of hops in there, like a little bit of hoppy bitterness in there, and then it just plummets to not much flavor at all. It kind of takes you on a nice stream and then shoots you up and then just plunges you down, which it's kind of weird in my flavor profile or the way I'm tasting it. But it's still not bad. So let's read what it has to say on the website. Website is muskokabrewery.com. It says, Ruff Draught, easy drinking and refreshing. Meet Ruff Draught, our collaboration with Born Ruffians and winner of Session Toronto's 2016 fan pick. It's everything we want this summer, with notes of tropical citrus fruits and sweet malt backbone, all coming in at 5%. It means you can drink this little cerveza on and on and on, and still avoid a rough morning. Clever, fair enough, meaning that you can have a few before you get drunk, which is pretty nice. That's actually a good thing I want to note, because if it was really high in the alcohol department or ABV, you wouldn't get to enjoy as many, depending on who you are. It is available at the LCBO and at the Muskoka Brewery tap room up in Bracebridge. I really do like Muskoka beer and Muskoka Brewery itself. A lot of the other beers are really good, are quite amazing. I do quite enjoy. To be honest, I'm a little disappointed in this. Not gonna lie, I thought there was gonna be more flavor to it. Just seeing how the can is crazy cool, and it's pumping that name Tropical Blonde Ale, and you want those fruits and you're really expecting them, but they're not there, which it's still good. I'm not saying it's a bad beer. I just wish there was more fruitiness to it. But they do call it a Ruff Draught, so there's definitely room for improvement. Looking over on Beer Advocate, there are no BA scores, no the Bro scores, but there is one review. And this person, they gave it a 3.85 out of 5. They say, pours a lightly hazed golden blonde hue, supporting one finger of bubbly white head that soon diminishes to a thick, foamy collar and thin cap. A messy curtain of lace is left behind, clinging to the interior of the glass. This blonde ale's aroma is fairly mild in intensity, with accents of lemon peel, lime zest, white grapes, and orange resting on the top of a bready, grainy pale malt backbone. The hops mostly come off as fruity, but there are also some faintly floral notes. An approachable session-minded ale, clean pale malts provide a bready, doughy background sweetness, with fruity notes of pineapple, lemon, and orange citrus coming through clearly. Hints of white grape and apricot are somewhat less distinct. Lightly bitter on the back end, notes of pine resin and floral hops join in alongside the fruity/citrusy notes, which weaken towards the finish. Quite light in body, with relatively restrained carbonation that limply nudges the surface of the palate, giving this beer a smooth, wet, softish mouthfeel. Well balanced and highly drinkable. That I can definitely agree with. Final grade, 3.85 out of 5 or a B+. Muskoka's Ruff Draught is a refreshing, perfectly serviceable light ale. It's more hoppy than your typical blonde, but less bitter than most APAs. APAs are American Pale Ales, which is part of what makes it so sessionable. A good beer, but not an amazing one. True, it's far less mundane than blonde ales as a collective group tend to be, in brackets, which is reflected by my rather high rating, end bracket, but at the end of the day, I'd still pick a pale ale over this 9 times out of 10. Good for what it is and worth sampling if you have the opportunity, but I doubt I'll rush out for more. So, fairly decent review, not gonna lie. I can agree with a lot of his points. saying that if I was looking for something with more tropical fruits in it, I would definitely go for a pale ale, either if it was an APA, American Pale Ale, or an IPA, an India Pale Ale. For tropical fruits, those two styles are your heavy hitters, your main go-to kind of beer. But for being a blonde ale and incorporating the faint tropical notes, it is quite enjoyable for sure. The hoppiness is there in the back finish almost, and then it kind of just drops off, which makes it a little weird, personally. But overall, it still is quite enjoyable. It is amazingly easy drinking. Anybody can go out and pick it up and enjoy it to the fullest. I would recommend this to a lot of people, my family, my friends, random people on the street, but I don't fuck like that. Like, I don't roll like that. But yeah, no, it is quite enjoyable, to be fairly honest. I just wish there was a bit more fruits in there. What are you gonna do? Anyway, with that, cheers on the final sip. Cheers. Lacing is there on the glass. Overall, Muskoka Brewery Ruff Draught Tropical Blonde Ale. You know what? It is good. I do enjoy it. It's very easy drinking, fruity, a little bit of hoppy in there, which is kind of cool. But like I said before, I wish there was a bit more tropical fruitiness flavor in there, and I wish that it didn't just shoot at the hops in the near the finish and then kind of drop off to nothingness. So with that said, I want to give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. You know, it's nothing super special, but it is a very good beer for sure nonetheless. As far as blonde ale goes, it's something a little bit different, something a little bit more flavorful, which I do quite enjoy. So with that, that'll do it for me, Maple-Ruski, and I hope to see you all in the next video. And like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.